This is the trade review for Wednesday, the 14th of May, 2025. So today, I was able to be a bit more focused, and I was able to do good trading in terms of entry. It was very difficult to trade today. Tesla. I was looking at it on the daily. It was bullish, and we had broken out of the R4 on the monthly chart. So it was very bullish. We could have gone back and retest, close the gap, which practically we did today. But as you can see on this chart, we ended up extending the gap from yesterday and pushing higher, setting value higher. And so that's what ended up happening. But what made complicated, what made trading complicated today was the fact that we were opening high in the pivot range, and we had wide pivots. So if we were gonna buy to the top side, we were gonna do it against the trend, against the pivots. So it was not gonna be as a move that was gonna give me a lot of confidence. But that's why we pay attention to these levels and to the level to these areas, the level areas, and to the level 2 and the level 3. And the level 2 and the level 3 were a bit balanced. We had some stacks to the bottom, but we also had some very interesting stacks at 350. A lot of accumulation. A lot of people attempting to sell at 350. So I was leaning more towards a long. That's why I avoided making an entry short here. This reversal here was beautiful, but I didn't take it. I'll just call it a day after this trade. But you can see here that we sold off immediately. It's one of those days where I was really tempted to make an entry pre-market and just get out for a quick scalp. But that is not my mentality when it comes to trading anymore. So we're just waiting, and it was a bit of a neutral day. We were not really going past the first 10 minutes range. We ended up going back and forth, so not a lot of confidence for a solid move to one side. I did see that we were struggling to get back inside yesterday's high, and that's why I decided to pull the trigger. It's not the perfect. It is pretty perfect if we're looking at the candles, but in terms of better trade positioning, maybe this, but it doesn't matter. What mattered was more, trade location doesn't matter. This is good enough. It did struggle a little bit, and it was a bit scary. But we kept making higher lows. The 2-minute candle, and nonetheless we ended up breaking out to the top side. We are trading against these levels. We still had a level 2 that was balanced, so I used that as justification to get out of my trade. What I should have held, but that's what I did 2 days ago and resulted in a loss. So on a break-even exit. So I decided to try to reset my mentality, and try and remain calm. But obviously, I could have been able to get out at 3-1, heck, I think 4-1 maybe even. But that'll be too ambitious. But 3-1 for sure, and I would have been much better. But it is what it is. We managed to get a nice solid trade. And so that's for today. I still have to do the trade review for that Monday. I had a loss that day. I haven't done the review for that. This one. We were fine today. I had a good pre-market planning, good execution of trade. I managed to stay away when everything was very uncertain in terms of the direction. And good of level 2 and 3, because that's exactly how I managed this trade. We hit our minimum goal today. Not too happy about the fact that I've been hitting the minimum goal only so far. We executed 100%. We only took one trade, one winner, and for 2.1 hour. So I haven't had a solid trade in a while in terms of hours. I'm still very playing it safe. And there should be another loss here, but I haven't done it yet. This one was for only 1 hour, but still working on it. And that's it for my trading review. It was it was a continuation of the gap, but this is actually a rejection of the gray area. So I guess could be an A trade, to be honest. It's an A trade. Execution, yes. Balance, no, it was bullish at the end of the day. Win and 2.1. And this is an A trade. Yes, win 2.1. Okay, and that's it for my trading review for sure now.